Alright, boys, got the old Deus 2 out here, version 2.0.0. Now, other versions you may see, what I'm going to show here. I always state what version I'm using. Got the old 11-inch coil on. We may have some salt beach hunters out there using this machine. The question is, have they been missing any targets that they might find with this machine? Even gold rings. Well, I've got a gold ring right there, boys, and I've got that little nail there. Let's say that old beach is, storms come in or whatever, it moves shit around, I'm smart enough to know that. I've never hunted a salt beach, boys. Well, I'm in the beach sensitive program currently. And we'll look at this machine two different ways. With the 8.0 default disc, and we'll look at 6.8. I don't know how people are running these machines on the beach. But that's the default setting. Salt sensitivity 7. Okay, I'm going to turn this iron volume down. Audio response 5, speed is 1.5. A lot of people run that machine like that, I guess, from what I'm reading. Alright. Now, this machine, default setting, I believe I'm correct, has no notch. Silencer's it too. We're going to leave it at default silencer 2. Again, I don't know how people are running this machine on a beach. That's the default setting right there. Alright. So we're in the pitch tones, no notch, with an iron volume of 6 or 7 here, and you see the little gold ring there, and you're out cruising with this old detector. And you come over this. You hear that? You hear that. You don't hear shit but iron tone. Now, if you're a beach hunter and you dig iron tones on the Deus 2, every iron tone, and you got no problems. But I would be re-sweeping a damn place on a beach if I was doing that, if I dug a nail with this machine. Now, I'm going to open this screen up here. I want you to watch. Watch what that screen does out there. See what that screen's doing? When I get out on the right side of that ring, that meter pops a 5. Okay? Just note that. But that meter moves quick. Okay? You just get a little peek at it. It even gives a 6 out there even. How about that? It gives a 6. So if I was sweeping this scenario right here, and all I was seeing in this meter was 3s and 4s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, doing what I'm doing right here. And I hear that iron tone on the salt beach, knowing what I know about this detector. What I suspect, if I had to bet my whole 125-acre farm, would I say there's a non-ferrous target down there? Well, if I had to bet the farm, and I had to bet, I would say no. But if I seen a 6 slip in that window, now remember what the disc is on this machine, it's at 8. But even if I run the machine at 6.8, and I'm seeing that 6, it may not come in high tone, right? Okay, so I'm going to sweep again. You hear that? Even a slow sweep. Like we know where that is. You're on a beach and you're out there and you're mad catting it. Iron tone. Alright? So now we're going to leave the disc alone. We're going to change the tones to 5 tones because I've got it set up here. We're going to notch this machine over to 5. Okay? And the 5 tones, I've got the first bend. Let me get back to it here. Right there. See that in that screen right there? 559. Let me go over here and turn this volume up. right, so that's all we've done to the machine. We went to 5 tones, we notched 0 through 5. Now what do we hear? You hear that? You hear that little signal right there? So if you were running this machine like this, and you got that signal right there, it might behoove you to rotate. You see that? You hear that? Again, I'll open the screen up here so you can see it. See that meter come? See what that number's coming in the screen? Hear that signal? All right. Now I'm going to go back here. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to lower the disc to 6.8. We'll re-sweep this. You hear the signal? Still getting it. Alright. So I'm going to leave the disc at 6.8. I'm going to go in here and go back to pitch tones. Alright. I'm going to take the notch out of the machine. Default. Silencer still 2. Tones are pitch. Now we're at 6.8 disc. What do we get? Let me turn the iron volume down. Actually, I'm going to turn the iron volume off. You hear that? Iron volume is off. You don't hear a damn thing. Alright, now I'm going to turn the iron volume to level 6. You hear that iron tone in that machine? So if you were digging the iron tones on the salt beach, there's a gold ring you just walked by running a machine like this. Okay. So now I'm going to go back in here and go back to 5 tones. I'm going to put the notch back in the machine. Okay. Now we're still at 6.8 disc. You hear that? Got this car coming here. Let me turn this camera off. Alright, camera's back on. So now we're at 6.8 disc. Silence still 2. 5 tones. You see where I've got that first bend set down there. You see the notch. Okay, so now we're going to sweep again here. You hear that? That would be your clue to either A, you could go ahead and dig that target, or B, rotate on it. See what you get. Okay? So has anybody running a day or two on Salt Beach has been missing possible, even gold rings, running this machine the way it comes? Adjusting the reactivity in the stock program to 1.5, salt sensitivity to 7 thereabouts. Have they been missing targets? Is it possible? Could they have missed a gold ring laying in a scenario like that, sweeping as such? You hear that? Another video production by the old sharpshooter. I hope you enjoyed.